Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
Strictly Come Dancing's professionals are reportedly furious they've been hung out to dry by their former celebrity partners, as claims of abuse and bullying from former contestants continue to grow. The show has been engulfed in a growing crisis in recent weeks, with multiple stars making accusations of abuse and bullying towards their partners during their time on the BBC show. Now, as the professionals return to training this week, sources are claiming that many feel they haven't been protected by BBC bosses as more and more celebrities come forward. A source told The Mirror, "It's causing untold stress and mental anguish to so many of them as every day there are new accusations." Yes, one or two of the celebs in the last 20 years might have had a bad experience, but they are in a tiny minority. The whole thing smacks of ambulance chasing. It's also been reported that dancers are calling for BBC bosses to introduce more stringent psychological testing while casting for the show, pointing to ITV rival shows such as Love Island and Dancing on Ice. Duty of protocols from Love Island bosses show they offer pre-filming psychological and medical assessments, including assessments by an independent doctor, psychological consultant, and reports from each Islander's own GP to check medical history. The source added, "It's a tough show and some celebs aren't prepared for what it entails and just want to enjoy the publicity and airtime. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that." Mail Online has contacted a representative for the BBC for comment. As this year's pros headed back to rehearsals on Tuesday, some were quick to share subtle messages of support for the show. The stars of the scandal hit BBC stalwart flashed peace signs and made heart shapes with their hands as they arrived at the studio in London's Camden. Their show of love for the program came as BBC chief Tim Davie apologized for the alleged mistreatment that some celebrities have claimed to have experienced. Finally breaking his silence on the scandal, the Director General said he was very sorry to anyone who has had an experience on Strictly that hasn't been wholly positive and vowed to reflect on the complaints that have been made. The show's pros have now returned to rehearsals ahead of the new season after Mail Online revealed bosses are keen to get the series underway. The insider told us, "This year's Strictly is the 20th anniversary and it will be a celebration of the show and its history. The BBC will want to draw an immediate line under what has happened. The show can't start soon enough." As the stars of the show reunited at the studio, many made their feelings known as they shared cryptic signs of support. Luba Mushtuk wore a jacket which had the phrase "Don't do chit-chat" printed across the back, while Nikita Kuzmin flashed a peace sign and Alyaz Skorjanek a thumbs up. Despite the recent furor surrounding the show, Alyaz made a cheery arrival for rehearsals. Celebrities have been forming a secret support group to compare notes about their experience on Strictly amid claims show veterans are at risk of being axed. Strictly is reportedly in panic mode behind the scenes amid the show's ongoing misconduct chaos as things get worse by the day. Davie was speaking to journalists on the BBC's annual report day as he delivered a speech on the future of the corporation. He said there will inevitably be competitiveness, hard work and the will to do well on the show, but there are limits and the line should never be crossed. He added, "We will never tolerate unacceptable behavior of any kind." Asked if he is confident the show will go ahead this series, Mr. Davie said, "I need to be assured we have the right safeguarding and duty of care in place, and that is the first question I ask. I am assured by the robust actions we have taken in terms of the changes we have made, that we are in a position to deliver a very good season this year, and that has been my focus." He continued, "With that assurance, I'm looking forward to the next season." Addressing how he felt when the allegations first emerged about the show, he said he was disappointed. He added, "I'm very sorry that anyone has had an experience on Strictly that hasn't been wholly positive. I think that is something we do reflect on, and I'm sorry about that." Mr. Davie told journalists,